Did you hear what happened to the interest rate? Did you hear what happened to the interest rate?
Nothing.
It's still the same.
I mean, it's bouncing around in the same area. It may have moved here or there, but
6.88. I looked it up.
yeah, it's not in the threes yet. Sorry, guys.
I just wanted people to pay attention and also let everyone know sixes are cool, guys.
Yeah, sixes are great.
It's not 7 and it's not 8.
That's right. So you can handle a 6.
That was our hook.
Amanda's working on her hooks.
Okay, welcome to the living room. Let's talk about our week.
Things are picking up. It's the
Real
season.
estate agents love to say that. That's
Well,
such a cliche.
But we're in that season where, like, historically, right now, the spring is when activity picks up seasonally. Now, a couple years ago, it was nothing all the time, but now we're sort of back into a regular rhythm where this is where people start getting active, because a lot of people want to move during the summer because lots of time kids in schools,
Keep going.
our dogs. So
It's our living room. I feel like people should get to see what really happens. I'm going to take a picture so you guys, when this is going, you're going to be able to understand what's happening underneath our feet.
yeah,
2 dogs fighting. Okay. All right. So there you go. Real life. It's really happening in our living room. Stop. Okay. Got the instigator out of the way.
so given that activity has picked up, we're seeing that as well. We had a great week last week where we had a closing. Some clients of ours, buyer clients, that were very patient in the process. They waiting on the seller to get everything done they needed to do on a property. It was a foreclosure, and so it took time because you're dealing with a bank and they don't move at the speed of normal people. And so we finally got that done, got them closed. They're moving into their house, and so excited for them. And then one of our faithful investor clients,
Out of state investor.
yeah, she's a repeat offender. This is her third deal with us specifically here. She invests in different places around the country, and this is one of the places that she's chosen to invest. She's great. We love her. She got a duplex under contract.
She likes multifamily.
Yes.
So we've done
We've done an 8-door,
8-door apartment
and another 8 or 10 door. Yeah.
and the first one that she bought, she was doing major renovations on it, and we need to get some.
Need some updates to that. Everybody's okay.
Oh, now the third one has made her appearance.
So anyway, she's great.
But we need to get some footage of that because she really, like, she's an investor, one that, the kind that I really like, that takes care of her properties, wants to better them.
And give people a great place to live.
Yeah.
And so she does that. She's not just buying things just to make a buck. Now, obviously, she's in it to make money.
Yeah,
but
she's very wise in her purchases.
very savvy, yeah. So excited for her closing date's coming up middle of next month. And then also we had a great new listing go live at the end of the week.
Yeah, we had listing photos, which that's one of my favorite things to do. And just a great, great property. I wanted to buy it, but
Not our time.
not our time. Not our time. We're going to be patient like our other clients.
And I'll show-
But it's a great, great house.
Yeah, and I'll show a huge lot. I'll maybe show some B-roll here of some video Amanda got of me running around the lot.
The yard is so big. And Scott is a very good sport when I ask him to do things. I don't even really ask. I'm just like, go do this. And they have a pool. And you did a dive, not into the water, but he was on the diving board and did like a fake dive. And I was so close to saying, please dive. But you had your phone in your pocket and not a change of clothes. But I really thought, we should have done it. Like, such a missed opportunity.
I don't know that it was.
It would have been so good. It would have been so good. Nobody would have expected
I think
it.
the house is going to sell without me diving in that pool. But
Yeah, but man, would it have been funny.
a viral video. But yeah, so that a great listing. Excited about our sellers who we actually have them under contract for a lot. They're going to build in another new neighborhood, and so Yeah, so that was about last week, and we're good.
Yeah. Okay. Scott doesn't know I'm about to ask this question. I like to think of things and not ask him to get honest responses so he doesn't overthink it. Okay. If you were going to give one piece of advice to someone buying a house, what would that be? I have mine.
So I have so many.
Nope.
And
You can only give one.
I know. I think I know where you're going to go.
You don't know.
I do. I think I do. But
You don't know me.
oh, I know you so well. But for me, and what I would say is who you choose to work with is super important. I'm not just talking about real estate agents. I mean, that is important. We feel strongly that you should work with us.
Pick us. Choose
But
us.
but also the other people involved.
Great. That's a Grey's Anatomy reference. If you don't understand that.
So pick me. Choose me. Love me.
It's great show.
So, I derailed. Who you work with?
Yeah, and specifically, lenders are super, super important. That can absolutely make or break a deal for you. I think we kind of have talked that into the ground, but that's because that's how important it is. We see buyers who sort of ignore that warning and choose somebody based on one thing alone. They get fixated on either interest rate or whatever it is, and then their deal doesn't close because they did not choose somebody who could actually get the job done.
Yeah.
And it's sad, and we just see the regret involved there, and that we hate that. And so
And it's so hard to get somebody to understand that when they're locked in on one piece of the equation.
right.
And so I have told Scott this before, that sometimes he sounds like, do you work? Are you like an ambassador for lenders? Because that's how strongly he cares about it. He knows how much easier his life and mine will be, how much easier your life will be, and the whole process. But man, some people are just full steam ahead.
And I know that, like, it sounds self-serving to say it makes my job easier, but it makes my job easier because as a fiduciary to our client, our responsibility is to make sure we're doing things in their best interest, and choosing the right lender that's going to make this happen for you is in your best interest, and that's really what we're looking out for. We don't, obviously we say this a lot, we don't get anything out of recommending specific lenders except for knowing they're going to get the job done, and it's going to be a great experience for our clients. So that's what we get out of it. In fact, I think we said this too, it's illegal. There's these things called RESPA laws that
you cannot take money.
We can't get things from lenders for recommending them. So just know that when we recommend that, it's for your sake, not ours.
Okay, so yours is who you work with. What do you think mine is?
I was going to say, don't overbuy.
Yes! Yes, I was going to say my number one piece of advice would be know your budget. And I don't mean how much you can afford, how much you want to afford, and then how much house you can afford and still live a life.
I know her, by the way. Yeah, I knew it.
I feel very strongly about it.
Like we say this to our buyers all the time, especially first-time home buyers who are excited about the prospect of buying a house and almost feel like they have to get their dream house the first try.
Yes.
That's don't be house poor. We say that you want to be able to live a life outside of your house. You want to be able to take trips or go out to eat, have hobbies that cost money, and not just be married to your house that you have to stay in all the time because you can't afford to do anything else. And so, again, that's not in our best interest, because the more expensive a house to buy, typically the better we get paid. But again, it's in your best interest, and that's what we're mainly concerned about.
Yeah, because we care about the people we work with and want to find a home that suits your needs and is a place that you can continue to have a life outside of your house.
And the needs for the stage of life that you're in or about to enter into, not for 30 years down the road. Some people buy a house and stay in it their whole life. That's becoming less and less frequent.
I was just about to say that.
And you're buying a house really for what you need now or what's on the immediate horizon. Maybe you're preparing to grow your family and you need to have a space that you can grow into. Maybe you don't have to get the lake house right now. Maybe that's a long-term goal. That's one for us, but we're not there yet.
I want a beach house.
Sorry, that's a huge lake. I'm working on the mountain house personally. So anyway, that I think, and I knew that you were going to say that, because But that's because it's a conversation we do have frequently with our buyers is, don't look at what you can afford but what you want to afford.
And going back to Scott's point, the lenders that we recommend take those things into consideration.
Yeah. They're not just going to throw a number at you and say, here's what you're pre-approved for. They're going to say, what do you want your monthly payment to be? What do you need it to be? And based on that, here's what you can afford as far as a price point goes for your home.
Don't overspend.
If you got lots and lots of money, though, we can help you buy a really big, nice house, too.
We can help you buy a lake house, a mountain house, a beach house. We may not have the things in our area, but we can connect you with agents who live in those areas.
All over the world.
All over the world. We can do that.
Your Swiss chalet, we can help you with that.
If you buy one of those, please let me use it. All right. That's it.
We'll film an episode of The Living Room from your Swiss chalet.
Nice.
And then write it off. Have a good week.
Bye.